Months after moving into their new home, this North County family is dealing with termite damage. The Cowens are first-time home buyers and family members of a 10 News employee.
They tell Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin when they got into their new house, they discovered the termite damage was much worse than the pre-sale inspection noted.
Andrew and Janelle Cowen moved into this Escondido home at the end of April. It was the biggest purchase of their entire lives, their first home.
It's something that we've had a goal for a long time, and you work really hard and everything falls into place for you.
It offered everything they wanted: a view, a pool, and a safe space for their kids. But the house also came with something they could have lived without: termite damage.
This is supposed to be our living room. This is supposed to be our family room. We got it roped off to ensure that no one goes, flying into the hole.
The Cowens say they relied on a termite inspection performed before they purchased the house by a company hired by the previous owner. The inspection noted some minor damage and repairs that needed to be made.
Shortly after we moved in, it's like, wait, look right here, like they didn't fix this. Why didn't they do this?
Cowen said they started to see bubbling on the wall.
See this type of stuff happening.
But he believed termite damage not identified in the initial report would be covered under a warranty.
We brought out the realtor, the other realtor, the company that did the repairs. They looked at it, they made it seem like they were going to make some repairs at first, and then a week later decided that they weren't.
The Cowens had a contractor they wanted to renovate right away. Before major construction, they decided to hire their own termite inspection company to do a thorough review of the home. They say the results turned up more termite damage.
So we're getting quoted up to $10,000 at least of damage. It's a structural wall. They have to take out the windows. They have to repair all the wood.
The initial termite inspection company came back out to review the damaged areas, but disputed the claim that they'd missed something. The Cowens filed a complaint with the Structural Pest Control Board. With the inspection under review by the state, we're not going to name the company. Team 10 spoke with the company's owner, who says his inspector did things right. He claims there were areas under the house his inspector couldn't access. He explained their contract states the inspection includes areas which are visible and accessible at the time of the inspection.
A termite company was hired to do an inspection. How is this missed?
It is important to have sometimes 2 to 3 inspections to make sure that you have a very clear picture of what your house looks like.
Travis Stradley is a termite inspector with Nick's Termite, a company not involved in this dispute. He says with the hot real estate market, many homes are being sold as is, or with an inspection report from the seller. If you have questions about the home's condition, don't assume. Get clarification.
Having the benefit of having a second opinion is that you're comparing apples to apples. I mean, if you're going to make a purchase on a home and you're going to buy something based on what you anticipate the damage of that home to be, then it's pretty important that that report be accurate.
Us being first-time home buyers, we probably could have, we should have hired our own company to do an inspection, not rely on the seller.
And the original inspection company tells me the case has been given to a state inspector who will contact the buyers and inspect the house along with reviewing all reports. He will make a determination if they're in compliance with the report findings and then issue a ruling. We did ask the state about the inspector and we're told that they can't comment. Adam Rakusin, Team 10.